Hello? Not advisors. NAs. Our main episodes are full alcohol. These ones are NAs.
Nope.
My name's Josh.
My name's Rick.
And my name's Christian.
And this is the
Judges
Not Advised Hotline Hour. We did it.
Crushed it.
We got there. Finn.
At
Noggin. Dude, you said crushed it. So I got there from Finding Nemo Crush. 850-JUDGES.
Yes, that is our number.
Call it, leave a voicemail if you want, or look out every other Wednesday on Instagram stories. We've been hitting every other Wednesday. We haven't had to...
Yeah, we've been pretty good since the holidays.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. I don't want to jinx it. Valentine's Day is not on a Wednesday this year.
Thank goodness.
I think.
I was going to say, that might affect
Thursday
you.
or Friday.
I think it is on a Thursday.
We don't celebrate those
No, it's on a
goddamn
Saturday.
Hallmark.
Because February
It
13th is a Friday.
It is a Saturday.
Friday the 13th.
Spooky.
We
The
normally
first one of the year.
try to do stuff the week before Valentine's Day.
Beat the rush.
Yeah. And then we'll go out and do something the week before. And then on Valentine's Day, we'll do our stuff in-house. Weekend before Valentine's Day is the Super Bowl. So we can't do anything then. We're already doing the Super Bowl. You know? I got a new TV for the Super Bowl.
You did?
Well, I didn't get it for the Super Bowl. I won a couple of fantasy leagues, and I always use that to upgrade my technology. And my old TV was from 2017. So I said, hey, let's get a new TV for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
We saw your new TV, haven't we?
No,
I haven't.
You guys have not been in my living room, even though I keep inviting you there.
You
It
literally
keeps getting
haven't
lost
been.
in the mail.
It's a great TV. I got a great deal. I bragged about it to all my friends.
You did brag about it. He had to post in the Snapchat group chat to say that, oh, guys, look at this awesome find I found on Reddit. I got such a good deal, guys.
That must have been in your other group chat because I
It
was
was-
not involved.
It was in the TV group chat. Yeah.
We knew the ladies didn't want to hear anything about a TV.
Hurts my feelings.
If I start talking about micro penises, what the fuck are the specs on this TV? I learned so much about TVs and it's all out of my head.
It's not OLED, it's like micro RGB or some bullshit like that, you said.
It's got dynamic lighting. Reddit said it was really good for its price.
Yeah.
It was effectively like a $900 TV I got for under $500. And then the next day after I bought it, it was up to $530.
That makes you feel good.
So I even got a better deal in that
Yeah.
regard.
Are we going to be able to watch it without hooking it up to your laptop?
We didn't last year. Last year we watched it on Tubi. Remember?
No.
I think Louise said he has whatever streaming app it's on this. He has it.
And I watch all NFL games legally.
Legally.
I didn't insinuate that you did.
I don't use any illegal streaming sites.
You just don't
Your
have a
TV was
Fire
just
stick
so
or anything. You
old.
had to log in through your laptop to watch it on your TV.
Yeah.
If I have this buddy who does use illegal NFL streaming sites
Yeah.
for any sport, really, whenever he, not I, wants
But
to.
it's a man.
Yeah, Garrett, my buddy Garrett.
Garrett.
And normally Google Chrome is what Garrett uses, and Garrett really needs to switch off Google Chrome because
Yeah.
Garrett's been having a lot of issues with RAM usage with Chrome for years, and it's gotten even worse recently. So I do know Garrett needs to switch off of Google Chrome. I just spit everywhere. But the ad blockers that you could get on Google Chrome were perfect. They were great. And then in the past like 6 to 12 months, like every single ad blocker has been just fucking nuked out of like they still kind of work, but they really don't work that great on Google Chrome. And typically when Garrett would use these sites to watch any sport, anything Garrett didn't want to pay for.
Yeah.
There's a method. There's actually, I don't know if I sent you the TikTok. There's this great TikTok explaining it where the guy's like, oh yeah, let's watch the game. Like, yeah, you have to click on it and there's going to be 3 ads that open up, but don't click on the first one. You have to leave that one open. The second one, you have to pop it up. You have to close out of it real fast or else that one's going to start downloading something. For the longest time, it was fine for Garrett. Garrett didn't have any issues with these pop-ups. The ad blockers worked. Google got rid of the ad blockers. And then now it's like I'm in fucking 2009 when I talk to Garrett and his issues. Because I'll be watching the NFL like legally, and then Garrett shows me his laptop and Garrett's sitting next to Aurora in this scenario as well.
Yeah.
And and Garrett's trying to refresh the stream, and like porn ads start popping up, and there's just like, could you imagine if I'm in my front room where like you can see the TV from the street
through
and there's just big old fucking titties up there?
Yeah.
If Garrett was watching at my house.
I had a very similar situation where
I really gotta get off Chrome.
as
does Garrett.
I don't have a lot of time anymore, but I used to read manga all the time, and I'd be reading on reputable websites.
Sure.
But yeah, you have ad blocks, so it's like, oh, this is like perfect. And then one time I was on a trip, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll finish like reading my manga, and I pull it up on my phone, and it's just immediate like hentai.
Yeah.
The X is so small that you can't click the X, and it's like, I guess I can only read it on a computer with ad block.
You have trouble finding the X's in hentai?
Sometimes.
Do you need help finding the X?
Yes.
Okay. It's at the top.
Not always.
Phone. So many websites you're used to using on Chrome, and then you open up on your phone, and you're like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah.
You ever try to like read a news article on a phone?
Yeah.
Horrible. Impossible.
Yeah. I do hate it.
It's almost like it's by design. All right, let's get into our phone calls. Is that chill?
I love it.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Okay, we're gonna call somebody who our theme for what was our theme for tonight? What did we say? We wanted stories where you knew you were wrong the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like stories where you know you were wrong, but you know, whatever.
You were, I mean, not necessarily you're the asshole, but
Yeah.
you were in the wrong.
We've all been there. We've all been wrong.
Not me.
Huh. I guess you haven't.
I totally have.
Really?
So were you wrong just a second ago?
No. Do you know which specific one I'm talking about?
No. But it feels good that there's one that quickly comes to mind.
Just one.
I just assume you're right a lot. I mean, I make a fool out of myself a lot by being like doubting you pretty much ever. I mean, just 2 days ago, we got in the car. I scraped off the windshield wiper, and she's like, "You want to do the wiper blade?" You didn't get it very good. I was like, "Oh, I'll be fine." First wipe just refreezes like only where I can see, and I just look at it and I just go, "Mm-hmm." Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You were right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No, I was thinking specifically this was beginning of our relationship. Like,
It's been 14 years since she's been wrong.
yeah. And this was the mountain lion, puma.
Yeah.
There was another one. Panther? Not panther.
No,
Cougar?
I mean,
Cougar.
yeah.
It was that argument.
Yeah, and I was right. That's all right.
Yeah.
What was the argument?
That they're different animals.
No, that they're the same animal.
I was saying that they were different animals.
Okay.
The mountain lion, the puma, and the cougar.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up that they have different names.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They should be the same.
Yes.
You'd think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very adamant.
Yeah. Because what's a bobcat? Is that the same
Smaller.
thing?
No, smaller.
What about a lynx?
Definitely different.
Lynx have
Really?
cool ears.
You guys are really confident on those ones.
Yeah.
Well, the
been-
argument lasted a while.
She's been proven wrong once before. I won't be wrong again.
Yeah.
We did a lot of big cat research. I love PFT now.
And it was also one of those situations where I realized I was wrong and just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
I would-
fought, like, I think we were out somewhere and had the argument. And then as soon as we got home, you sat at the computer desk and pulled it up and you were like, read this right here.
Yeah, those are my days of having to Google fact check people.
Yeah. Now
I used to be really bad about it. Like in college, and I had to stop myself. But it got to a point. Her roommate was like a one-upper and would just make up lies and like faked facts, and it'd be like my secret hobby is like fact checking in real time to Erika, where it's like she'd say shit and I'd Google it and I'd just show my phone to Erika and be like, she's wrong. Because it would drive me nuts. It's like,
yeah.
but she was such a one-upper. Anything you said, she had a fake story, and it's like, stop lying about it.
Yeah. How to be young
Yeah.
and confident, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just old and confident.
Mm.
We're triple digits. All right. This is our first caller of the night. Someone who delayed a flight single-handedly. Who knows what that's about? Well, this is embarrassing.
Hello.
Bitch.
Hi.
It's the judges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we get a name and some pronouns, please, if you'd like to share?
Lauren, she, her.
Hi, Lauren. What kind of story you got for us tonight?
So last summer, I was on a plane ride home from New York. It was my senior trip, and I was with, I was in a graduating class of 2, like really small class. It was really weird.
What?
That doesn't qualify as really small class. That's impossibly unbelievable.
Were you
class.
homeschooled with your twin?
It was like a homeschool type curriculum, but like it was a whole thing. It was weird.
All
Okay,
right.
that's all you need to know. So I was with the one other senior and a teacher, and we're on this plane, and there is like a delay. Like we're waiting to take off or whatever. There's like a whole line. There's a little bit of weather, and so me personally, I do not have a good bladder. I do not have a good bladder. I have medical issues. It's a whole thing. So we're waiting to take off, and we sat there for like 30 minutes, and I just feel it come over me. I'm like, oh my God, I have to pee so bad right now. I have to pee so bad right now. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I'm sitting there for like 20, 30 minutes, and I'm like, I do not know what to do. It hurts at this point. We still have not taken off. I was like, I'll just wait till we take off. And then they come over like the speaker, and they're like, it's going to be another 45 minutes. And I'm looking over at my teacher and my friend, and I'm like, I don't know what to do right now, because they're like, stay in your seat, stay in your seat, stay in your seat. I'm like, I'm either going to pee down my leg on this plane, or I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to that bathroom. And I made the decision that I got up and went to that bathroom. I was like, I will be 4.5 seconds. I will be back as soon as possible. As soon as I sit down, they come over the speaker. Please return to your seats immediately. Please return to your seats immediately. We are going to lose our spot in line. It is time for us to take off. When I tell y'all that this was the longest pee of my entire life, I think it lasted like 3 minutes. It felt like it, at least to me, because, it's one of those moments.
Yeah.
So I am like, well, so I get back up, or no, I finally wrap everything up, and they come over the speaker and they're like, we just lost our spot in line. It's going to be another 30 minutes.
No.
Oh.
So I single-handedly delayed that flight. I walked back to my seat, walk of shame, and everybody was glaring at me.
Yeah,
I think everybody on that plane was glaring at me. Yeah, it was a terrible experience. Truly, honestly, genuinely. Yeah. And then I almost cried the whole ride home. But we made it home. So
That's good. One positive.
Yeah.
How long was the flight?
It was like a 2-hour flight. We were flying into St. Louis from LaGuardia, I think.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real fun time.
So
But,
you're
yeah,
like the
that-
number one piss baby in terms of you're the number one piss baby in terms
mean-
of plane derailments, or not derailments, but
I
delays.
mean, yeah, basically.
Wow.
That's what I'm taking that as, actually. That's a new way to think about it. Instead of keeping me up at night and being like, oh, I delayed that flight, I'm going to be like, I'm just the number one piss baby, man.
Number one piss baby. I mean, that's you had to physically feel the glares walking back
yeah.
to your seat. That had to be brutal.
It was brutal. I sat down back in my seat and I was like shaking. Like I almost had a panic attack. And I was like, oh my God.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
But the alternative was you sitting in your own piss for 2 hours. So like,
And I
I
think
would have
that
done the same
happened-
thing.
I do think if you pissed
Yeah.
your pants, they would have to turn the plane around and like
Yeah.
unboard.
Deboard. Yeah.
It was like either y'all are going to get delayed to 30 minutes or we're going to have to turn around. We're going to have to turn this bus around.
Wow. Can I ask a question? So, how did this school with a graduating class of 2 afford a senior trip?
Okay, so
Candy bar sales.
like sorry, what was the question? Oh, how did we fund it? We basically sold cinnamon rolls out the wazoo.
No way.
My mom, my mom has like a really good cinnamon roll recipe, and like, I mean, like people, whenever I saved up for a phone, whenever I turned 13, that's when my parents let me have a phone the first time. I saved up for my phone and sold these things, and I would make like $200 in one weekend selling cinnamon rolls.
Damn.
As a 13-year-old, like, yeah, these cinnamon rolls are lucrative. Okay, so we funded a lot of it with that, and then it was just like, you got to come up with the rest. This is the number. So on your own.
Okay.
Wow. Are you still in Missouri?
No, I'm actually from Southern Illinois.
So Lukey's. I'm wearing my
I
Saluki
actually,
sweatshirt right now.
oh my gosh, I filled out my scholarship applications for SIU to be transfer today. So
Oh,
Nice.
good luck.
yeah,
Next time we're driving
Thanks.
through Southern, we're gonna come grab some cinnamon rolls from you.
I'll literally be there this
Okay.
weekend.
I will. Really? That's crazy.
Well, I'll be in Mount Vernon, but yeah,
Oh, I mean, like, close enough.
pretty much.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
well-
make y'all cinnamon rolls. Just, call me.
We got your number. Thank you for the story.
Yeah.
It's wonderful, and you have the title for #1 plain
Piss
piss baby. I think.
Oh, you know what? I'll take it.
All right. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. Have a good night.
Are you guys gonna say bye?
No, you did it for us.
Rude as hell.
I delayed a flight once. I don't know. It wasn't really delayed. We still took a long time, but we were the very last people to board the plane, and it was like several minutes after everyone else.
Yeah. Were
Yeah,
you just late to
we-
the airport?
Yes, we were.
Is this a bachelorette party?
No.
Oh.
No, this was just an old friend and I. We're not really friends anymore. So,
Sucks to hear. Sucks to learn that information for me right now.
oh, did you and I go to Florida together
Yes.
on a plane
Yes.
We did.
out of Bloomington?
Actually, we didn't. And no, we didn't.
Yeah, we flew separately, didn't we?
did,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yes.
I came out. We went out over here. You guys went out of Midway.
yeah. But this girl and I went out of Bloomington because the flights were super cheap, and she was like, "Oh, we do this all the time. Like, don't even worry about it. We'll get there in time. Security's a breeze, whatever." They were literally calling our names over the intercom, like, "Your flight is leaving.
Full government name.
Get your asses on this plane." And it was very similar. The glares that we were getting were
Yeah.
like, it was rough.
I mean, airports and on a plane specifically has got to be collectively the most angry group of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody's in a great mood on a plane.
No.
Everyone's stressed out. It's cramped. It's a lot of money. It's loud.
It's cramped,
overstimulating.
and like if you get stuck on the runway for 15 minutes longer than you're supposed to,
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's like I'm getting claustrophobic. It's like, and I don't think I'm that claustrophobic in general, but it's like I start getting claustrophobic. I'm like, can we turn the fucking air on? Like the air doesn't run until you're in the air.
Yeah.
And it's just hot as fuck. And you're cramped, and you can't get up the moment you even stand up. You get a flight attendant yelling at you.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
I mean, when we went down to the DR a couple of years back now, a couple of summers back, I have never before this moment, I had never peed on a plane, used the bathroom on a plane. Not that I'd flown a ton, but I would just wait.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And typically by the time we're landing, I'm like, I gotta go. So
Yeah.
as soon as we deboard, I gotta go. But this trip was the longest flight we had taken,
It's like 5 hours.
a little over 5 hours. And your boy was drinking a couple of free sodas on the plane.
Mhm.
And I was like our caller, I thought I was gonna piss myself. I was in
Yeah.
so much physical pain.
Mhm.
And it was just when we had landed and we were waiting to get deboard. And I was like, I have to get up.
Yeah.
Because I was in the air, and then when the seatbelt signs lit up, I thought that meant you can't get up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't. And Rose's like, just go. And like I finally was like, all right, I'm gonna go, but it was just person after person after person, and then it was like, stay in your seats, we're gonna start our descent. So I was just fucked. And I think we sat on the tarmac for like 20 minutes. I was like, I have to get up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I went up and took a 3-minute piss,
Yeah.
like our listener here, and then it was fine. Obviously, I didn't get in trouble or anything, but I got up and I like looked at the flight and was like, I have to pee. And she's like, it's okay. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know the rules, man.
It does feel like it's against the
I
rules.
feel like I'm breaking the rules, but I'm about to piss myself back here.
Because it really is. They are adamant about like, do not take your seatbelt off, do not stand up, like
Yeah.
until blah blah blah. And
I
it's
didn't know
like,
those were optional.
yeah.
They're like, put your phone in airplane mode. Nope. You don't have to do that. I'm joking. Relax.
What the hell does airplane mode? Does it affect anything?
What I recently heard is
about
because
charges. I heard it back in the day is about how you got charged for being like out of network or something.
I don't know. What I heard recently is like, because when your phone's searching for a signal, it's pinging a tower, and you pinging from the plane, thousands of feet in the air down to the tower, like somehow delays all cell phone usage off of that tower. And it's not just cell phones, obviously, go to the tower.
And I guess, if you had a whole plane full of cell phones doing it.
Yeah, there's something about that I heard that was like, there's actually why you shouldn't. It doesn't actually like fuck with the plane. Like you're not going to crash, but.
That makes sense because, like the way cell towers work, it is like, we have like 1,000 numbers to give out at a time kind of deal.
Right. Yeah. So when you're pinging, it's like constantly registering it. With our caller's story here, is there an angle, if you're okay with sacrificing your morals a little bit, you're in there, you're pissing, 3-minute piss, and you're like, well, now we're, over the intercom, like, well, now we're going to be late because this person pissing. Is there an angle, you're going to sacrifice some of your morals, you come out, and you fake like you're deaf. And now everybody, like you come out and you just start hitting signs. Like you sign like a thank you to the flight attendant, and then you just like wave to your family and start hitting whatever sign language you know. And now everyone who was glaring at you previously is just like, oh well.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? It's a moral. It's amoral. But it might save you in the moment. It might save you from an awkward 2.5-hour plane ride.
I think you still have an awkward time. I think everybody else is like, I can't be as mad as I want to be.
Yeah.
But I think you still have to sit for 2 hours and go, I just delayed us. Everybody's mad, and I lied about being
So
I might as well have used the handicap stall too. Fuck.
Accessible.
Fuck.
And then someone's going to stand up and call your ass out if you sign wrong. They'll be like, that's not ASL. And you're like, I'm sorry.
It's French SL.
Oh, man. I'm not saying I would do it, but I might.
I would consider it.
I would consider it. That would kill me. The anxiety.
Yeah.
You could never.
No, it would kill me this moment.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could never.
I'd handle it pretty well. I'm actually pretty resilient.
You better hope you have a thick fucking piss in there. If you're delaying, I want the intercom when she comes on to be like, and we're just going to tell everybody that we are going to be delayed. Now we missed our spot in line. You want a thick stream in the back the entire time, just.
You want to crack the door a little bit so people can hear. It's like, no, there was a reason.
All right. Let's get into a next call. Is that chill?
That'd be
Yeah.
very chill.
All right. We're going to call a caller who got into an argument in 3rd grade, and they're still beat up about it.
I, too, am a petty bitch. I'll never forget.
No fucking way, dude.
Yes, fucking way.
You're joking.
It's the judges.
Hi, judges.
Can we get a name and pronouns?
I am a public educator, so you can call me Frankenstein's creature.
All right.
All right. Can we call you Frankie for short?
Oh my god, that's my cat's name.
So, yes?
Yes, 100p.
Okay.
And pronouns she, her.
Perfect.
All right. So tell us about a time when you were wrong.
Okay, when I was in 3rd grade, I was fully convinced that the United States was an island. And I don't know, I'd seen a globe before in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew this was a real thing. But for some reason, I don't know if this kid pissed me off or what, but I was a very angry child. And I was talking to this kid, and I was very insistent that the United States was an island, to the point where like I went to my 3rd grade teacher and was like, Miss What's Your Face, isn't the United States an island? And she was like, what the fuck? No.
Mm-mm.
Why would, what? And then I just had to accept it. And I walked away thinking I was the dumbest person in the entire world, and then I just never spoke about it ever again to this kid. Like, I'm pretty sure he was even like, didn't she say that it's not an island? And I just didn't respond.
Well, of course.
She said she didn't know.
Yeah, the teacher's stupid too.
Yeah,
She's not a geography teacher.
Yeah. This is third grade. We only learn about the three branches of government. We don't learn about the fucking United States.
we learn about U.S. being an island in fourth.
Well,
yeah, duh. Idiots.
I'm just a little confused because I looked up picture of the United States and it looks like an island on my phone.
It looks like an island.
That looks
Because when you're in elementary school, they only show you the freaking United States by itself. So what am I supposed to think is to the north and south except water?
Right. No, you're making a lot of sense.
I'm just saying, I'm looking at the picture and I get it. And I totally understand.
Well, and also to your point, there is a lot of water around North America.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Right. 2 whole oceans, man.
3, really, if you count the Arctic.
True.
And
yeah,
what is an island if not surrounded by water?
That's what I'm saying.
It's basically a peninsula.
Yeah. Like, I know there's stuff elsewhere, but, like, forget about it. Don't worry about that. Like, we're going to just take over Canada eventually, it seems.
America's hat, that's what I always say.
Yeah. So, like, we're already there.
So if we...
Don't even worry about it.
That's a really cool philosophical question. If we take over Canada, then is the U.S. an island?
No.
Yeah, right?
No.
I think we're still missing a lot of ground. The unfortunate thing is I, now, present day, am a social studies teacher.
Do you think that this inspired you?
No, I was thinking about this because I teach high school, and I have always wanted to like call and tell stories, but every time I do so, I'm like, maybe I should give this one a little bit of time before I send it out into the world, because there are always like fresh, wild things that happen.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
So when I saw that you guys posted the thing that was like, hey, we're going to do a live call-ins, I asked my partner, I was like, hey, what's the time when I've been like wrong? But the thing is, I am a shameless woman. So if I'm ever wrong about things, I'm like, fuck, I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So the closest thing I could dig out of my brain was the third grade being really insistent that the United States is an island.
The last time you were wrong was when you were 8. Is what you're telling us.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Every other time since then, I've been exactly right. Which is, dude, I just listened to the episode today where Erika was doing the hatred tier ranking thing, and the one about being wrong. And I was like, you know what? You get it, Erika. You're actually never wrong ever.
Thank you.
I
also was before you answered, we were talking about how I also resonate with the fact that you're still thinking about this from third grade, because I too am a petty bitch and don't let things go and will never forget.
Wait, do we have time for me to tell you probably the worst thing I did in elementary school?
Yes.
Okay. When I was in 5th grade, oh man, I was about to like first name, last name, drop this kid who's in the story, but I probably shouldn't do that.
Fuck
it. Fuck it. Jacob. When I was in 5th grade, there was this boy named Jacob. He had a crush on me, but I was like 10 years old. And I was like, I don't know what's going on in the world. And one day on the blacktop, he asked me out, and I panicked. I was like, I'm 10 years old. What does one do in this scenario? So I told him, I was like, no, I'm 10. But this other girl likes you. And then I was like, fuck, because she doesn't like him. What am I going to do now?
Just straight up lied?
I don't know what.
I don't want Jacob to like me.
I was like, Jacob, you have a crush on me? So I went to this other girl, and I was like, hey, just a heads up, I might have sicked this boy on you, because I was trying to get the heat off of me. And then she goes like full mastermind mode and was like, we gotta fuck with him.
No.
And like, I know. And I was like, fuck, I'm in too deep. God damn it. So I was like, oh, okay. And then she like wrote him fake love letters.
Oh no.
That like, it's so fucked up. That we would like give to him at lunch because his table sat behind ours. And we just like convinced him probably for like a good 2 months that she was just in love with him. And he was like really in love with her back as much as you can be in 5th grade. And then one day we were like, we got to break the news to him. So we told him, and I vividly remember that this was in January because my school did a lot of like breaks throughout the year. So we had a winter break that wasn't like Christmas break.
Okay.
So it's like late January, early February. And we tell him, and it breaks his heart. He has like a full meltdown at school. And then we go to winter break and we come back. No Jacob.
No way. He died of
and
heartbreak.
I was like, oh, fuck. And then I started asking everyone. I was like, hey, guys, where did Jacob go? And apparently he had moved schools over the break.
Wow.
But before we left, he told everybody it was because I broke his heart.
Oh,
You,
my.
not the other girl?
No, I don't. But so that's why part of me, like, I vividly remember that part. But part of me is like, have I been lying to myself all these years? And maybe I've been like maybe this is the time when I was wrong and I've refused to admit it. And my brain is playing tricks on me.
You're gaslighting yourself.
Yeah, I've just been gaslighting myself this whole time. Like, I've created a false reality where, like, I was not the one who bullied this kid into moving schools.
Well,
Oh my God.
maybe you weren't
I know, it's
wrong,
I carry so much guilt about this.
but you
Sorry,
were
what?
doing something wrong in a way.
You participated at
Yeah.
the very least.
I definitely did.
So you weren't
And
incorrect, but
I-
your actions were.
Yeah, I carry so much guilt. Because as a child, like, the worst thing I did as a child outside of this was, like, one time I found an earring on the floor in Target and I picked it up and I was like, hell yeah, free earring. And then I showed it to my mom in the car and she was like, that's called stealing. And I was like, no! So I threw it out the window. And then I
And now
felt
you're
even worse.
littering.
I know, I felt even worse for littering. And I was like, I can't do anything right. And hey, I was probably like not even in school yet. And I think about that to this day.
Wow.
But
You got a pure
yeah,
heart.
so my therapist gets mad at me about it, but it's okay. She was like, girl, you got to lower your expectations for yourself. And I was like, that's not going to happen.
You wish.
Right? And she told me at one point, she was like, okay, well, you've made it clear that you're not going to change the way you think. So I guess I have to figure something else out. But it's okay. It makes me a good educator.
Your
You know
therapist
what? That's
gave
what you're
up.
paying. That's what you're paying for.
No,
They just gave up with option one.
yeah. She told me later, she was like, yeah, I figured out a few months ago that I got to stop trying to convince you of XYZ because I just don't think that's working. And I was like, oh, I didn't even realize you were trying to convince me of anything. I was oblivious. I was just jibber jabbering.
I thought
Fair.
we were just having
But-
tea sesh, but
I'm paying you for
Right?
this. Okay.
Dude, I did have to switch therapists though because my old therapist was way too much. Like one time we were in, and she just goes, "Did you hear about JoJo Siwa?" And I was like, "What are we talking about?" So I stopped seeing her. I was like,
we are going to
Why am I
subtract those
paying
minutes,
you?
right?
Well, thank you,
Yeah.
Frankie, for the call and the stories. It was wonderful.
Of course. Thank you. I didn't think this was going to be real, so I didn't properly brace myself.
That's all right. You did great.
but- This is very cool. I appreciate you guys so much, and I love what you do. It makes me very, very happy. So keep doing it.
Well,
All right.
thank you.
Keep being an educator. You're saving our nation.
Truly.
Oh my God, I'm trying. But anyway, if you ever want to hear about things happening in the classroom, it's balls to the walls wild. So
Yeah. Send it in. We
Write-
love to hear it.
Write them down so you can wait a year and send them in.
beautiful.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Peace and love. I love you guys.
Bye.
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 Someone say 6'7". No, we could have said 6'7" to the teacher.
Oh,
I'm not doing that, but you could have.
I'm gonna call him back.
6'7". Bye.
Just text 6'7". Wow. You know, this might come as a surprise to none of you. I also was a very
Evil person, evil child.
No.
Really good. Goody two shoes.
Yeah,
was-
you were an
fell in
Eagle
love with
Scout,
somebody.
so-
Do I need to keep guessing?
no.
In grade school?
No.
Okay.
It was more my latter years of high school. And some would say to this day, I would never admit if I was wrong, right? Like I would do the Google thing where
Yeah.
I would constantly Google shit and then try to be like, well, actually it's this. And the one that it's one of those stupid ones. This is by far not the worst thing I've ever done in this example. But this person came in and was like delivering a note from the office to a teacher. and I said some joke that involved her name. Just like not about her, just like something, and then her name, Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
And our friend Cameron, not the person who sends in stories all the time, looked at me and goes, we butt heads a lot in high school, Cam and I did. We're both very strong-headed
Cam was a
individuals.
shithead.
We both were, really.
Well,
Yeah. I go, he's like, well, that's not Melissa. That's actually her sister, Mandy. And like they were 2 grades apart. They just looked kind of alike.
Mm.
And I, in the moment, very clearly just said the wrong name. I was still like so bullheadedly like, well, no, I said that because then it's even more embarrassing because I said her sister's name.
Mm.
And he's like, Cameron just called my ass out in the moment, just being like, shut the fuck up. No, you didn't. And I was like, yeah, I did. And then I like went back to doing calculus or whatever the hell I was doing. And like that moment, again, by far not, that's a nothing moment. That moment keeps me up at night.
Crush you.
Like still to this day, I think about that at least twice a month when I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm just like, I should have, that was insane. Why did I double down on the dumbest fucking thing to double down to?
That is so funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever doubled down in my life.
Yeah. I try not to be now. It's something I try to fix about myself, being a double downer. But I definitely used to. And some say I still do it to this day.
How often you double down?
I don't know. I have to be very, very sure if I'm going to double down.
And I only had to be a little bit sure. That's the thing about me.
Yeah.
I still to this day only have to be a little bit sure.
Not me.
You need to double down more.
Probably.
You're right about a lot of stuff.
No, he's fine.
There's a lot of stuff where like
He's fine.
I am right about a lot of stuff.
like I'll say some stupid shit and you'll be like, I'm pretty sure it's this. And I'll just be like, no, I'm pretty sure it's this. And I'll just go. And the entire time you're just like, I was right. I don't want to say anything, but I don't want to break his spirit. And you should break my spirit.
No, because I even do it at work a lot. Like I realize I have a job where I fix stuff. And a lot of the times it's the person that works the other job that just broke it out of like not knowing how to do it. And a lot of the time I'm just being like, I have no idea what could have possibly done this. It looks like somebody punched through the screen. I don't know who the heck could have punched through the screen. And it's like their hands bleeding. It's like, wow, I don't know how this could have happened. And it's like, I do it a lot at work where I'm just like, I don't want to offend you, I guess, by saying like, hey, you fucked this up. What were you doing?
Aren't there like shitty people that you work with though, that where you just want to be like, you're fucking using it wrong?
No. I would never say that to somebody. I can just know in my heart that I'm right. I don't know.
I just feel like if there's like a consistent issue where somebody is consistently fucking this up and getting all mad at you, like, why isn't this actually fixed? I feel like you should be like, because you're fucking using it wrong and you're a dumb, stupid idiot and I can't believe you work in our healthcare system.
I'd go about it a different way.
Which is avoid it entirely.
Avoid entirely or go, yeah, I guess we'll just have to send the whole thing in. And then I hit him with a 4 times the amount to like,
oh, you thought this was
ra-
only going to cost you $400?
Yeah.
Now it's $4 million.
pretty much. Yeah. It's like, it's like, if they keep saying like, it's not reading right, it's like, I put it on the machine and it's reading spot on. And you say it's not working right. It's like, okay, I guess it's getting sent into the vendor and we're going to spend $2,000 on it. And the vendor will send it back and say, it works just fine. I go, yeah, I don't know. They couldn't figure it out. Nobody knows what's wrong with this.
I am too petty for that. I would have been like, it's user error, babe. It's user error. Figure it out.
Yeah. It seems like you've dealt with this personally. It's coming from a real sore spot.
No.
Okay. Double down more. You guys ever have a KFC double down?
No, I really haven't.
Really?
Which is surprising to me.
What is that?
Chicken on both sides.
It's a sandwich with fried chicken as the buns. It's chicken. I'm pretty sure it's chicken, cheese, bacon, cheese, chicken.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It was terrible for you.
Yeah.
And it was fine to eat.
They had to get rid of them. Geneva Convention.
Wow.
It was like it was the Four Loko of the fast food world.
Jeez. Okay.
There's a lot of alcohol in it. They made a double down dog.
Double Down Dog?
That looks. Now that looks
Where the
scrumdiddlyumptious.
fuck-
That looks like a test kitchen, like only in the one place in Tennessee. You know what I mean?
Call me crazy.
Why not Kentucky?
Great question. I just know Tennessee does a lot of test stuff.
Oh.
I just don't think I don't know what this says a lot about me, maybe. I don't trust the hot dog from KFC, and I trust the hot dog from pretty much everywhere.
KFC normally has hot dogs? Or are you just saying in this instance?
In this instance.
You wouldn't trust a hot dog?
Yeah, I don't. I recently, within like the last 3 months, ate a gas station hot dog, and it gave me immediate explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, man.
It was crazy.
Sometimes the TV shows really nail things.
It was crazy. I mean, it was the one on the edge of town, and it's like a 7-minute drive to our house. And by the time I got to our house, I was like, I have to shit. It did not make sense.
Yeah.
And it's one of those nights where I woke up in the middle of the night to take a shit later on. It really fucked up my tummy.
And when was this? How recently?
4 months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
And now let me ask you a question that I already know the answer to.
Okay.
Would you ever eat a gas station hot dog again?
Why do you gotta do this to me, Josh? Yes, I would.
Of course you are.
That one was a late night one. Where were we even come back from? It's somewhere where it's like, it was after like 11 o'clock, and now everything closes at 11. And it's like, I haven't ate dinner all night. We don't really got anything at our house. I'll stop and get a gas station hot dog. Mistake.
Yeah. We're going to call someone who is going to tell us a story where they were wrong about their boyfriend always telling them to ditch a certain friend, but they never did.
Holy shit.
Hello. You are on the Judgy's Not Advice Hotline Hour. Can we get a name and pronouns?
Hi. You can call me Cheese.
Cheese.
And my pronouns are she, her.
Awesome. Cheese, we're going to have you tell us about a time you were wrong about your boyfriend telling you to ditch a friend and you didn't believe him.
Yes. So a little backstory. I grew up on an island, and I also said in my text message, sorry, tangent, I want Josh to guess where I'm from based off my accent.
The island already has thrown me for a loop.
I will tell you the story, and then at the end you have to guess where I'm from.
Gotcha.
So I grew up on an island. I lived there for 20 years. And within the first year of dating my boyfriend, I moved off the island. So this takes place after I moved off the island. In, I think, 21 or 22, I became friends with this girl who had also moved to the area that I was living in. So we connected on the fact that we weren't from the area. I always knew that she was kind of flaky, and my boyfriend was very much like, you know, you shouldn't really be friends with someone who's not putting in the effort to, like, see you when you make plans. And I was like, it's fine. I know this about her. She's never, like, hid this thing from me that she's a flaky person. And so I just kind of accepted it. Last 2024, September, her and I go to a 21 Pilots concert, and we have a great time. The next year, last year, we find out they're going on tour again. So we were like, well, we're definitely going to go. And I bought the tickets. I bought us pit tickets. So they were like $175 each.
That's not even that bad, I feel like.
Yeah, that's pretty good
not
for
bad.
pit tickets.
Yeah, I was very happy with the purchase, and I had never had an issue with her paying me. So I bought the tickets in June, wait a couple of weeks, 4th of July rolls around, and I text her, and I'm like, what do you want to do for payment? Do you want to pay me all at once? Do you want to pay me in installments? Like, how do you want to do this? She said, well, let me pay you August 28th, the full amount that I owe you. So it was like a little over a month away, and I said, fine, that's okay. This whole time in between then and when she was supposed to pay me, my boyfriend and one of my best friends were both like, she's not going to pay you. She's totally going to flake out on you. And I'm like, no, guys, it's fine. Her and I have been friends for like 4 years. We've gone and done a ton of stuff together. She's never not paid me. And I'm sure you can tell where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 weeks before she's supposed to pay me, I asked her if she wanted to pay me in installments instead to make it easier on her because she had been telling me how she's like struggling with money and stuff. And I was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks go by, never received any money from her. It's the day after she's supposed to pay me in full, still haven't seen any of the money. So I texted her and I told her I didn't want to go to the concert with her anymore because I was supposed to drive her 6 hours one way, so a 12-hour round trip to go to this concert, and she was going to stay with my family. And so it's like, the tension is already not great.
Yeah, that'd be
I really don't want to go with you anymore.
be a wild car ride.
Yeah. So she sent me 5 paragraphs on why I should still let her come and why this is a really shitty thing for me to do to her and all this stuff. And I basically told her what I just told you guys. Like, you were supposed to pay me this money. You didn't pay me this money.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, I can give you half now. And I was like, no.
You
So-
gave her the option of that weeks ago.
Exactly. And then, so I tried to sell the tickets, couldn't sell the tickets. Offered for her to drive herself there, and she could stay with my family while she was up there, but I just didn't want to do the car ride.
Which is fair. I mean,
So
that's a crazy drive.
it would have been. There's another thing after this. So she says no. I say that's fine. She says I don't have the money for that. So I sell the tickets back to Ticketmaster. I got $175 from Ticketmaster, so just the cost of one of the tickets. I ended up buying 2 other tickets for the show because I was going with my aunt instead. I get up there, my car breaks down.
Oh.
And so halfway there, I'm 3 hours from home, 3 hours there, my check engine light comes on. I make it all the way to my aunt's house, and I ended up being stuck up there for like a week. So instead of it being a 3-day trip, I was there for, come to find out that she went to the concert anyway.
No. Oh my God.
With somebody else. So she did this 12-hour round trip anyway, got a hotel room, paid for gas, paid for concert tickets. Just with somebody else.
Wow.
That's insane.
Did you talk to her?
No, I wasn't even following her on Instagram still. One of my other friends, the friend who told me that she wasn't going to pay me, texted me screenshots of her Instagram.
Oh, your friend probably felt so fucking vindicated.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is insane.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was in October. I have still no contact. Haven't heard from her, nothing.
Wow. That is terrible.
What
Yeah,
a bad
so
person.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. Are you are you part of the skeleton clique? You a big 21 Pilots person?
So I really liked them in high school, and that was when oh my God, my brain is so scrambled from today. Their big album came out.
Okay.
Why can't I remember the name of it? Anyway, the one with Heavy Dirty Soul on it. That came out when I was in high school, and I loved it. And then I kind of fell off from listening to them, and then I met this girl, and she was obsessed with them. And so I listened to them all the time with her, and she's the one who convinced me to go see them the first time in 24.
Okay.
And so it like rekindled my like for them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Blurry Face, is that the
and-
album?
Yes, Blurry
Okay.
Face. To top it all off, the section that I ended up buying tickets in, you know how I don't know if you know this, but they go into the crowd during their concerts for like different sections. I could have put my hand out and touched Tyler Joseph's back. That's how close I got to them.
That's where the pit would have been, or that's where you were?
No, that's where my seats were that I bought
Oh.
afterwards.
Well, that's like the universe repaying you.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, that's like a nice little that's what because like the person that screwed you over, like she didn't get that.
I hope she was in the
No,
nosebleed.
no,
She was
did
in the
not.
bathroom and he walked right by her seat and he was like pointed at the seat like, why is this empty?
For real.
Wow.
So are all
All right,
your friends heathens or just this one?
No, just this one. Well, it's so funny because for a long time I had I had a lot of friends who were like this, like in high school.
Okay.
And so the pattern just continues, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wow. So it sounds like it's a you problem. You're a common denominator here.
Nope.
I do believe it is a me problem, unfortunately.
Yeah, you gotta quit hanging out with real pieces of shit.
Wow.
I'm a little bit too much of a benefit of the doubt kind of person.
Yeah. I get that.
You're a bad boy. What can you say?
Exactly.
And bad
One
boys
thing
hang
I
around
have up
other
on Christian.
bad boys.
Mm.
Bad boys attract bad boys.
One bad boy to another bad boy. I get exactly what you're going through.
Okay, I'm ready to harbor a guess
Okay.
on
shoot.
where you're located. Or where you're from, I should say. I don't have your I didn't like IP ping you.
Oh, yeah. I'll take like a general
Right,
as
right.
well, like a region.
So you opened up with you grew up on an island. I dated somebody who grew up on an island. That's very common in the PNW. So my first thought was PNW. And you have a little bit of vocal fry, which is obviously, of course, tied to like California. But a lot of people pick that up just because of the internet.
Okay.
And then I started Googling 21 Pilots tour dates.
Oh
And I
my
thought I
God,
was
you-
onto something.
You cheating
no.
bastard.
But then you said,
That's cheating.
I wasn't really listening because I was Googling and I heard 6 hour car ride and I was like, I can't go on this angle. That's states away, right? And then you slipped up. You slipped up. You let your hand be shown
No.
because you said aunt. There's a very specific region of the United States that pronounces it aunt instead of aunt. And that
Okay.
would be northeast the United States in the New England areas. Am I correct?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Let's go! I was gonna guess Washington until you said on. Wow, how about that?
All right, let's get a little more specific, Joshua. What state?
You didn't park your car. Can I get a? How do you park your car near what college in that regard?
I'm not giving you that one.
So you're from Boston. You're from Massachusetts then. What's your favorite coffee place? Is it Dunkin' Donuts?
It's not Dunkin',
And
but I
it's-
do live right next to one, so
So you're from Massachusetts. That's great.
I am from Massachusetts, yes.
And
I'm sure that
my dad lived in Massachusetts for a long time. And so when I was a kid, he had a Massachusetts accent. And so I picked it up as a
Really?
kid. And then I had to go to speech therapy to get rid of that accent as a kid.
that is hilarious. They sent you to speech therapy to get rid of your Massachusetts accent?
Yep.
How horrible of them.
The Midwesterners really hated it over here.
Damn.
Yeah, we still kind of hate it over here.
Harsh. Oh, well, I mean, to piggyback on that, Josh, how you feel about the Super Bowl?
So obviously I'm a Colts fan, and a lot of Colts fans hate the Patriots. I assume you're a Patriots fan.
Of course.
And honestly, we're probably going to cut the football chat at least a little bit. Thanks for the call and the stories, and have a good night, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great talking to you.
You too. You too. Bye, Ricky.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Hey, a little bit of football talk for the boys. You know what
For
I
the
mean?
boys.
You know what I mean?
For the boy.
Like I said, I wasn't really listening that hard to the story. We're not big 21 Pilots fans on this show.
Not really.
I like a couple of their songs.
Yeah. The only one I can think of is I'm running. That's the only one I can think of. And then, brother, 10-10 on the fly. I got to give you your
Thank you.
props on Heathens.
I
do-
was sitting on it the whole time.
They do a cover of an Elvis song that's really good.
Which one?
Can't help but fall in love.
No, classic.
I heard that early 21 Pilots is supposed to be really good. I guess it's kind of different than what they got popular off of.
Yeah, because it's got that reggae,
Yeah.
ska and like you got like a a nice rock to it. I don't think I've ever hated the 21 Pilots songs that I've heard, other than the one that got overplayed.
I was gonna say, I think the only thing is like they're overplayed.
Right.
Which, I mean, that kind of says something in itself that they're good enough that they get overplayed.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like they just don't catch me as much as whatever. Well, that's it for the live call-in episode, folks. If you want to leave a voicemail, it's 850-JUDGIES on the phone. T9 that shit. Not Terminator. Was that T9? T9000?
T9000.
Don't do that. Just use the numbers on your freaking phone. Every other Wednesday, of course, check out Instagram stories. Be on the lookout. You can also join the Discord and get tagged in the notification gang. If you don't know what's going on, there's a help channel, and people go in there and say, like, hey, I don't know what's going on. And our moderator team
I'm
is
so scared.
very quick and very helpful and friendly. Erika, where else can they find us?
Do we do that on this one?
You did on all of them.
We didn't do it on the last one.
Frick.
We never do it on this one.
That's what I thought.
Could have.
I feel like if you found
You really
Got it.
nobody.
found us there.
You were like, fuck you. I'm not working tonight.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.